Worlds of Final Fantasy. I'm your host, as always, Nick or Scottahawk. And today, it's Thursday, I know, weird. But we're gonna do a little bit of a grinding stream, mostly because I found this and I want to kill this. Or catch it, I don't know. I don't discriminate often in this game. Also joined by my co-host in crime, Yoshi. That's fun. Holy dragon. Well, I'm not gonna capture it because it requires me to use light attacks, and I have 0 of those. So looks like it's time to nuke the fuck out of a dragon. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be able to heal, so that's good. Unfortunately, that means it's gonna get flare starred. Also, as you can tell from that leveling screen, I did a little bit of grinding since last stream. Just a little bit. I say is I now actually have things that have kind of a decent level. Pretty sure, yeah, Holy Dragon Memento. I unlocked a new Mirage board. I'm very quickly running out of shit I can do with my red dragon. So as an idea for why this is happening, I figured I could do this a little bit while I was, like, start up the stream, because I found the white dragon and I didn't remember fighting the white dragon originally, so I figured, might as well show it off now, considering it's actually kind of something new for me. I mean, I don't. I am, however, getting to the point where I actually have options for my mirror jewels, so it's not just, hey, your choices of buff are more encounters and slight buffs and the thing that lets you see what everything is. Also, as a little idea for you guys, this platform here that was not here before, if you go to the left here, this little pathway to my left, you can go up a little pathway like this, and at the top there's a thing where you have to build a stack on it, and it has to have over 11 weight, and I think it also needs, yeah, over 11 weight and 100 earth resistance, and then the platform falls to the ground and you can actually get to that little secret place that I was at where you can fight the giant fucking dragon. God, dragons are cool.
Okay, so there's just a nice amount of grinding that comes to this game, I assume.
I'm sure it is a free-to-play game. Usually those have some grindy bits. Free-to-play games and RPGs of any kind. Equal the grind is real.
Unfortunately. Oh, and it's not in English, so speaking Chinese.
Oh, great. So I get to play the game on mute. Nice. That's what I ended up doing with Dynasty Warriors. Once they stopped having English dialogue at all, I was like, I just won't listen to you anymore.
No, I mean, like, how, like, when they do attacks, like, they speak Chinese. It's not much. It's mainly just a chat log.
Yeah, if it's reading, then I don't need to hear what they're saying, because at that point I'm reading. So usually with those kind of games, it starts out being, oh, I'll listen. Oh, they're not speaking my language. I can, however, see what they're saying. So fuck it, I'll just listen to my music while I'm beating people up in a game I cannot understand. And
I do not remember how to play this.
I'm borderline excited to play that game, Knights of Valor, but at the same time, I'm fairly certain that if you don't know how to play it anymore, and you actually have played it before, I'm gonna be stuck.
I mean, I only played it once when I downloaded it, so, you know, I'm only level 2 on you.
I mean, we started Brawlhalla yesterday, and I got, I think, almost level 4.
I'm sweaty.
I never played it before.
You were knocking out the people that play the game more.
I'm a quick learner? I don't know. I don't really know what to tell you with this.
Exactly.
I kind of just went with something that seemed semi-familiar, which was Ember, who just plays like what if Ash was in a fighting game. Kind of just hit buttons until I won the fights. Luckily, that didn't take long. Unfortunately, I was able to do that in ranked and the dude left. The problem is... the AI is ridiculous.
Oh, okay. I figured out how to run. Okay, make progress.
I wonder, is my... It is! What the fuck? Why did it not work? Alright, what else can I find? I don't remember how to get to where that is. As you can see with the Mako reactor, I did a little secret thing as an oops and got Gigantor, and the other one that looks exactly the same is called the Gigantot, and I was not able to capture that one because I'm not really sure. Not really sure why I couldn't capture it, I just couldn't. It wouldn't let me. Alright, what's my experience? Indeed. Something I do know I can do. I'm gonna swap out Zapped and... real fakey fruit for this thing, and
Like tigers? Oh, goodness.
you know what, the penguin. Also note, you can tell by the gate things, I also found the secret area here, which was the cactar, or the gigantot thing. Which, finding the secret area there unlocks the entirety of the map, which I did not know. Oh, cool. Dude, my guys have 11 points. Nice. Alright, penguin, what can you learn? You can learn chill, lizard, stroll. Alright. Pingu thing is looking good. What the hell is this thing? Tickle, bio, that's good. Agility, bewitching whisper. Wait, this thing has a built-in way of inflicting confusion, and it hits multiple times. I like it. Berserk Mirror Jewel? Oh lord. This thing is gonna be pleasant. That might be something worth actually putting on one of my teams. Whoops. Movement is bad. All right. On a good note, I'm near a checkpoint, so I can just kill things, heal up, rinse, repeat until I have the benefits that I want. And I get a pretty decent amount of experience here, so that's good.
Nice.
Grindy, grindy fun time. Flare star. Bop. The bombs are resistance and still get nuked.
Oh, wow.
So now that I've realized that I can only stream to YouTube on this account, I may end up doing Twitch stream a little later. Of what? I don't know, but it might happen. Just because originally that's where this was supposed to go, and here we are, not on Twitch.
Yep. That's kind of awkward.
Yep. A minor in things that are inconvenient. But like, the only difference between me streaming this on YouTube and streaming this on Twitch is with YouTube, I don't have to do things. Oops. My mic stand is starting to come off of my fireplace. That's not good. untighten. There we go. Alright, that's better-ish. It's not as... It still kind of feels like it's falling off, and I don't know why. Right, I think that's as tight as this thing is gonna get, so hopefully that's fine. Also, ow.
What did you do?
Getting it to tighten properly so that it doesn't move takes a lot of force. A lot of force that I was not necessarily sure I had access to. I probably should have seen it if I could have just used an ability with rain, like Blizzard or something. There we go. At least this way it's the cord's not in my way. Fucking Christ thing. I'm starting to think the problem is that it's not... Isn't that this thing is, like, loose or anything? It's that whatever the material on it that's supposed to keep it stuck to shit is no longer sticking it to shit. I'm not opening the door, Coda, because you're just gonna get more aggro than Little Fur. And I do not need that. Sam, I do not need that kind of shenanigans. Well, on a positive note, at least this is happening now and not on the weekend when there are actually people watching. Because if this was happening, like, tomorrow, that would be a problem, because that's like work hours. This is just like, I'm streaming because I felt like it. It's not something that I have to be doing, it's something I want to be doing, you know? That's why it was gonna be on Twitch, but I'm dumb, so here we are. Alright, because Rain doesn't have Beyblizz anymore, she doesn't have Ice Storm or something of that nature that can ice everything. Womp womp. I don't even know if this is going to be a full hour. It might not be. It might only be like a half an hour of grinding just so that I can do stuff, but not enough to where it's like, why are you still here doing this same shit, you fucking idiot? Best thing is, this penguin has an ability called Yawn. A thing in which I do not want to get my subs to do. I do not want you to watch and yawn. That's bad, guy. I really want this hits multiple times thing. I have it. Okay. Moon Flute. And Dark. Neat. Anything else get more points? Not really. Not a relevant amount. Quanchancho. Yeah, it might only be like half-hour grind stream, just because at least this way I can show off something cool, which was that holy dragon. And then maybe something else, depends. Koda, what are you doing, buddy? You're like a batak puppy. Batak pupper. Face of a dog who doesn't give a fuck what I'm talking about. In terms of stream plan for the weekend, though, it'll probably still be the same thing of like Friday we'll do Jack and then maybe do some Twitch stuff afterward, and Saturday we'll actually progress in this, and then Sunday we'll do whatever we feel like doing on Sunday. Flare Star does so much damage that even if you're resistant, you die. I like it. Either immune my attack or get nuked by it. Good options, good options. You know what, let's go to the Colosseum. Do some stuff there. Won't be getting experience, but it'll be getting items, which I can also use. I think this might be a thing I start doing a little bits here and there, like short streams on other days, just so that I can, like, if I require an item or something for plot, I can actually make sure I have it during the week and do like little fun streams, and then on the weekend actually progress in plot like a normal human being. Holy shit, Flare Star one shot 2 3 stacks. Should be not the worst idea I've ever had. Then again, maybe it will be. I don't know. Plus, doing these, if I really need... Like, if I do one and there's a Mirage that I can capture that I don't already have, I can. So, that's good. Which is how I got Veil for. Wait. These things just took blaze and didn't take damage. That's not good. Hey, they're weak to ice. Okay, that's something. They're weak to ice and getting fucking nuked. As most things are. Shooting a nuclear star at somebody's fucking face seems to be a pretty good idea of how to beat them. When in doubt, blow up a star. That'll probably kill it. Get a Thunder Seed. I'm tired today, and I don't know why. But why are these enemies taking just about no damage? 700. That doesn't seem good. Interesting. That went different from how it usually does. Usually I get into a fight with something, I use Flare Star and it's dead. That time it didn't do any damage for some reason. Interesting, interesting. On a positive note, I'm getting a few X potions by doing this, so that's good.
How's your game going, Bob?
I'm currently in a cutscene in the Coliseum, which means it's not actually relevant to anything. It's just a thing that I can do. But I think I'm about to catch Lightning Lord, so that's cool.
I can't wait to go see you again. Cool.
This just took a dark turn. So, the three main elementals, Ifrit, Shiva, and Ramu, have opposites, let's say. So, like, Ifrit is a dude. Big ol' goat dude. Shiva is a Yukiona, so it's a nice chick. And Ramu is a old guy. So each of them has another version of themselves. So in Ifrit's case, because he's a dude, he has a counterpart that is a much, like, if Ifrit is nice somehow, then his opposite, his other version, the female version, is significantly more aggro. And in this little, like, extra cutscene that you can watch if you're lucky, or you're actually doing Coliseum shit, which isn't something you actually have to do anyway, they explain that not only do each of those elementals in the basic tri-elemental pyramid, not only do they have an opposite, so in the case of the explanation, an unfairer sex, so for Shiva there's a dude and for Ifrit there's a chick, but if they don't get summoned and they want into the world, they can use the magic in the human body as their gate. The downside, that human explodes. Yeah, in a bloody mess. So yeah, that's where we're at. Just learned that that's a thing that can happen. Thanks, optional cutscene. But it does tell us that we can do a side quest, an intervention quest at some point, and get other variants of Ifrit, Shiva, and Ramu. And I can, like with most mirages, with the exception of like certain plot-based bosses, I can kill it and get the memento that lets me turn into it, or I can actually try and capture it, depending on. So as much as this has been a optional video, like everything I've done so far is just some stuff that I don't have to do, it did tell me something of something I will have to do, I guess. But on another note, we're getting pretty close to what might be the end of the stream, just because I don't want to make this a long grinding stream, so we'll do a few more of these and then I'll end it, and we'll pick up on Saturday when we're actually progressing in the game. Plus, the benefit of me doing this is I am still technically moving the game state forward, because I'm getting more items, I'm getting more money, and I'm having the ability to unlock certain mirages that I otherwise wouldn't have access to. So, that's nice. It's just a matter of, I also need to make sure that I'm focusing on the actual plot when that's the thing I have to be doing. Like, the more extra crap I do between streams, the better, because if I have to, like with the last stream I did, that was plot-based, we straight up had to stop mid-stream so I could grind to get a certain mirage so that I could actually continue progressing. At least if I do this, I don't have to randomly fuck off in the middle of a stream to go to an area so that I can get a certain thing. I can just have access to it before that stream so that I can actually be prepared. So, here's hoping that we can continue doing that. I love it when enemies use earth-based attacks on something that can fly. I have a phoenix that's always flying. Let's use the earthquake. Good call, good call. Earthquake on a phoenix does roughly the exact thing you think an earthquake would do to a bird. Just make it fly more. Hey, landing doesn't seem like a necessarily good idea. Alright, don't do it. Alright, these ones actually absorb fire, so that's gonna be rough. Luckily, I have access to thunder and ice, so can't abuse that. How is it that rain with a much lower crit chance got the crit, But Alon, who has a fucking decent one, didn't get shit. What is this smite logic bullshit? I don't like it. Smite logic, I have 5% crit. I'm a crit every other shot. I have 75% crit. Might get 3 the whole game. So you can tell Smite is fucking dumb.
Yeah, the RNG doesn't really like us.
The RNG doesn't really like fucking anybody. Like, Double J plays, he has like 90% crits twice. Like, at that point, I'm pretty sure the game is just being an asshole. You know what? Haste. Oh, right. Rain Stack has the ability Punch. You just fucking deck somebody. A stack has been emptied. Kill Kingdom. Kill Normal Bomb. Let Bombino be sad. That's right, Bombino. I killed your whole fucking family. I'm a monster.
What is this?
Hell?
Kind of.
The fact that it wasn't no, it was, yeah, a little bit. Probably a bad sign.
Oh yeah, I just realized I'm under leveled to play with these people.
I love it.
Because the host is level 8, I'm level 4, the other person's level 1. I'm getting 2 tapped.
That would do it.
Oh,
Level disparities are bullshit. Henry, can you not?
Miraculously, I'm alive with 1 HP. Why did you think?
I mean, probably best not to question it.
I have to question it because
Doesn't make any
like
fucking
6
sense.
It's 6 enemies here. What the fuck? 1 HP here.
Fire!
Oh, there we go. I died.
Unfortunate. An unfortunate series of revenge.
I'm not even upset because our level 8 wanted to bitch out and actually left the game. So, you know.
I love it, I love it.
Another round. Oh. The awkward part is I lasted longer than the level 8, so, you know.
That's a problem. that's a not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
On an interesting note, I think I've almost completed everything I have access to in the Coliseum at the moment, so that's kind of cool.
Nice. I'm about to take a break on Montevallo and
Pardon?
Smite. About to take a break on Montevallo and go to Smite.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I think after this little thingo that I'm doing, I'll stop the stream, swap over, and do maybe a Twitch stream of something on my main account. That way, I'm actually doing something on Twitch on the day in which I actually planned on doing shit on Twitch.
Yep. Hey, we could always do it no, we could do it on YouTube. I was going to say, oh, we could always do a let's play
But of what?
of Knights of Valor.
Is there enough there to actually do one of those?
I mean, I'm sure there is. It's a decent amount of stuff. Oh yeah, Baron did get a new skin. I forgot about that.
Baron got a new skin?
Yeah.
Weird.
He's Dracula, basically. It looks good, but you know, it's a thing.
That is true. Tis a thing.
It's called Count Baron Samedi.
Count Baron von Schmitty.
Yep, the Sanguine. Oh, and it has his skin. It has Countess Chunga. Skin that I want. Oh, the Revenant Achilles. I need it.
I like it. I love it. I want all of it.
Then there's the Grim Weaver Arachne. I also need that.
I mean, I don't have it, but with that skin, I don't really care as much as I probably would for others. It's just one of those skins where I'm like, it's cool, but it's not something I have to have.
Arachne only has so many skins, therefore I have to have all of them.
Yep, but there are some you don't need to use.
I'm not saying I would use it, because if I got a Tormentable skin...
I mean, I don't mean the Grim Weaver one specifically. You know which one I mean.
Okay.
You know the skin.
Don't worry, you'll get the Simple Fighter. You will get it.
I will avoid getting it.
Not a thing.
Totally a thing. Coda, what are you doing? I understand being derpy, but what are you doing in your derpy little way? So for the last part of the video, I figured I would do the fights against the various elementals. And, I'm kind of fucking Shiva up real hard right now. She has a really bad time against fire.
That's good.
I have a fire dragon and a phoenix. I'm fucking solid when it comes to fire damage.
That's what we heard.
Thing I noticed that is kind of annoying.
What?
After you fight against, say, Ifrit or Shiva, you would think that it would give you access to, like, I don't know, something better, like the best version of the elemental item. The, like, do a shit-tillion damage by consuming an item. Those ones. You don't get that. You just get a normal, like, basic one. Like, you can do damage with it, but it's not the best one by any means, which is incredibly unfortunate.
Hey, what's your KD with Arachne?
I don't really know, honestly.
Oh.
The thing is, sometimes it's pretty good. Like, I have matches where it's like 7-1, like a 7.0 KD kind of thing.
Yep.
And then I have other matches where it's like every death is a kill or two. So, for a constant number, I have no goddamn idea.
Mine is a solid 2.0 for right now. So, yeah. She's one of
I'll have to look later. I'd like to think it's probably pretty good, but knowing how I play Smite, it's probably complete garbage. Alright, so with that, we're at 45 minutes. I was able to do quite a lot in this, so I hope everybody enjoyed. Check the links in the description, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.